Okay, now we can go to see the game number 2. I played with white, so I played e4, c5, so black chooses the Sicilian defense. Knight f3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, g6. Okay, I don't like this move. Why? Because when the black moves g6, it makes a weak square on f6. This weak square on f6 and this weak square on h6 is important because, for example, if the black want to castle in the king side, have weak squares very close to the king is a problem, because in the future for me will be easier attack the king, and for this reason g6 is not a good move for black. I think in this position it's better for black develop the pieces with knight f6, knight c6, and castle in the king side, especially with the bishop on e7 or on b4. So, but to move the bishop on g6 now is wrong. If the black want to place the bishop on g7, must play d6 and not e6, because with the e6, f6 will be weak. Okay, so g6, knight c3, I simply develop the pieces. And now I made a mistake, because now I can simply play knight d on b5, because the square d6 is weak too, and with this simple move I take a very strong position. If we'll do d5, now it's very easy. I can take the pawn, I think, or I can play bishop f4, and there is this strong threat on c7. After knight a6, e takes d5, and okay, my position is strong. Okay, I made a mistake because I played bishop e3, he played knight e7, now queen d2, knight c6, knight b5. That is easy, I won't take the square d5. Okay, and after the castle, for white it's very good, place the knight on d6 because it block the enemy position, and now I'm sure my position is better. f5, castle long, queen a5. Okay, there is the threat, bishop takes, queen a takes a2, so I play the king b1 for this reason. Knight b4 is not good because it's a trick. If I don't see it, he can play takes and queen takes a2, but okay. So I played it very easily. Knight back, the black lost a tempo. Knight c4 and the queen d8, bishop h6. Okay, now I try to exploit the weak squares to attack the enemy king. My plan is easy. Play after that h4, h5 to open the h file, and you take the bishop. I take with the queen, b5. I take the pawn, bishop. I block the position, and after rook b8, my plan is easy: h4, f takes e4, h5. Now probably the black is forced to play knight f5. Probably is the only way to play, and after this I have to take g takes f5 to block the h file. So this is the only way to block the h5. Take on f5 with the pawn g. The only way for black to defend this position, he didn't see it and he played bishop takes knight. At this point for me it's very easy. I take the pawn g6. My threat is easy, making one. Rook takes b2, I take the rook, queen b6, king c1. Okay, the game is just finished. Rook h8. I sacrifice the queen because I take another queen and I mate on h6. Okay, so what about this game? A bad opening. g6 is an important mistake because, yeah, it's true. You make h6, f6 weak, but d6 too. So this plan for the opening is completely wrong. And if we run in opening, after that will be hard to play well with a bad position.